What's up, you cheeky scrubs? Former number 3 in the world right here, and I have activated my wildcard. That's right, Premature Bacon is back again as I pressed that bench boost button in Game Week 1. I punched that free hit chip in Game Week 2, which we'll have a look at today. And now I have taken that wildcard out for dinner and give it a nice little booty slap activated for Game Week 3. With consent, may I add. So today I'm going to chinwag about Game Week 2 and my failed free hit, and also my sexy Game Week 3 wildcard draft. And oh boy, it's sexy. Almost as sexy as me. If you close your eyes, yeah. So in the words of the Italian plumber who does shrooms, here we go. I mean Mario, not Fabrizio Romano, by the way. I'm not dissing him. He's the boy. But yeah, Game Week 2 started off with, the most exciting game ever, right? Nottingham Forest Sheffield United. Now, thankfully, I couldn't watch this as I was at a work party. And you know what? It done me a favour there because, I mean, I drank quite a lot of that party, but if I watched this game, I would have probably drunk even more because, wow, how fun, right? But what was fun, at least for me, was that I had triple Nottingham Forest. Now, who has triple Nottingham Forest? Nobody. Not a single, I bet none of their fans would even do that. But Bacon Boy, he's just a bit of a leg end, isn't he? So he went and done it. As I got Matt Turner in goals, that worked. Morgan Gibbs-White, that worked. And macaroni and cheese, that did work, way! Yeah, we got 1 goal out of a triple up. Oh, FPL expert over here. But the worst part about this is, in the Game Week 2 Jerky podcast, I jokingly said that I'm going to get Chris Wood. And who goes and scores a winner? Chris bloody Wood! Are you mad? Yeah, I am. Like, imagine if I actually chose him. 0.7%. The only people choosing him are people who have got Wood for him. Because nobody actually playing FPL has him. But I almost did. That would have been pretty funny. And then we moved on to the Saturday games, which I also didn't watch any of, because I was at a festival all weekend. So I basically am just a cheeky scrub, FPL amateur, don't even watch Premier League football anymore, don't even play FPL seriously anymore. We even are mine, might as well just play FIFA, and that's my best football knowledge I've got. But anyway, in the games, Fulham Brentford, of course I didn't choose Kingdom Mbuemo. I had him in a few drafts, but I was like, nah, Fulham are at home, you know, they have a good goalkeeper, they have a solid defence. About as solid as a wet piece of paper. And Mbuemo scoring 2 goals, getting all the points, and that was a big unlucky because I didn't have him. I didn't have any players in that game. Liverpool-Bournemouth, it was almost a lucky, but ended up being quite a big unlucky, as I did captain Salah over Haaland. Salah scores more points, way! But I also had Trent, who definitely did great, and Sober Sly. Sober Sly, more like a sober lie, because when you're drunk, he seems like a good idea, which I was on Friday, and then turns out he wasn't a good idea. Who would have guessed? But it was almost much better, as Soberslide did get an assist from, well, an FPL assist from a shot, and then someone else scored. I almost had Diogo Jota, but he did go off with a little bit of a knock, so I was like, I don't want to risk him. Gets 12 points, of course. And then I also did have Luis Diaz in a draft, who ended up getting a bit more points. And then I was a cheeky scrub and transferred him out. And then I didn't realise he rised in price. And then I couldn't get back in with my draft because I had Richarlison instead. Even though I could have just dropped down Richarlison to Mbuemo. And then I could have got Diaz and I could have got all points. But I also could have been born with the bigger peanuts. We don't always get what we want, right? But anyway, yeah. The worst part about this was that Soberslide won a penalty. And then Salah took it. Would have been an assist and a goal for my captain. Oh, yes, daddy. Salah misses the pen. Are you fucking serious? Like, Soberslide, guaranteed assist there. Salah, captain goal. Then, I know Salah did get a goal, but it was from the missed penalty. He missed the penalty and then scored. So now there's less points for Salah. He only got 5 after scoring a goal. So it would have been all the more captain points, all the more free hit points, and basically nobody else got Soberslide. 4% owned. Again, that's just 4% of Hungarian players in FPL. That just shows that demographic, but it would have almost been a big boy lucky there. Then the next game of Wolves vs Brighton. Brighton, all right. Someone tell Robert De Zerbi that he's not playing Football Manager right. He can't just be buying all these great wonder kids, just destroying every team, looking like the best team in the league, when you're not the best team in the league. Like, how are you doing this? Again, annoyingly, as, you know, I'm definitely not going to claim that I had every single goal scorer in a free hit draft, because I definitely didn't. But I did actually have March in a draft, and I did actually have Matoma in a draft. And I didn't choose any of them. The only Brighton player I had was a Stupinan, and fair play, he got 11 points, goal and assist from a defender, loved that. But I didn't get March, so I'm not marching towards all of the points, and Matoma not helping me there. Even though one of his goals was an assist for a Stupinan, so we'll allow it, but it didn't allow me any more points, and it didn't allow me to get better than third in the world. That's right. Did I let you guys know that I actually got to third in the world last year? I'm not sure I mentioned that anyway. Yeah. Spurs Man United showed us that if you only buy players from the Eredivisie, then they will play like players like from the Eredivisie, because Man United proper wibbly wobbly right now, and Spurs under Post. Post, I could try and pronounce his surname, even though I can, but I'm just saying this for a joke. So I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to call him Post Malone instead, because that's just... Wouldn't it be a lot more fun to think that Spurs, you know, they sold Kane. What are they going to do with that money? They bring in Post Malone to be their manager. I should be a financial businessman, not an FPL tuber, because look at these decisions I can make. But the decisions that Spurs made are... I mean, since when was Sarr and Davis the best goal scorers and assisters in the league? Like, this looks AI generated. Sarr goal, probably his first ever goal. And then Ben Davis, right, I love him, Welshman. I would suck his Welsh cake any day of the week. But his assist was literally the worst assist ever. He miskicked the ball, which was pretty much almost going on target anyway. And then Martinez miskicked it again into his own net. So it was like the worst FPL assist ever. But I'm sure all 0.7% of his owners... see, I need to be one of those owners. Like, why did I not predict that Ben Davis was going to stub it with his, like, tog of his boot? But there we go, you know. I find a better FPL expert that can predict those things. I predicted that Richarlison would get points in that game. And he didn't even get a single shot. And 0.01 expected assists. I mean, I could have probably got a mega bust to London and had more expected goal involvement than Richarlison in that game. He was bloody all over the place. If he wasn't, you know, if he should actually, like, be the pigeon that he wants to be and fly around and actually get involved. But nah, he doesn't fancy it. And then he didn't fancy getting me any points there, and that was the end of that. And then the last game of the Saturday, the last game that I didn't watch, Man City Newcastle. I chose Haaland to, you know, protect it because literally everybody and their nan and their dead great nan own him right now. 91% owned in FPL. That is, it's quite a lot of people actually. I mean, the more surprising part about that is that 9% don't own him. But there we are then. Thankfully, I didn't captain him though, and I just to captain Salah's missed penalty instead. Yes, get in there. But yeah, the only goal scorers in there was Alvarez, who I don't have, but I may have in the wild card. Oh, look at this foreshadowing, which obviously will make you stay on to watch the video onto that. You'll have to see. That's not a cue to skip forward. Cheeky scrap! But, I mean, at this point, I was probably pissed out my head, just having a bit of a rave. It was Escape in the Park Swansea which is literally a drum and bass event. I was going to wear this. I don't know why I didn't. I also got an IKEA bucket hat, but I forgot to wear that too. I did have my sunnies though, so you know I was probably like, no, I was more like, so I should have done a match of the day challenge whilst in a festival, right? Did those words just come out of my mouth? I am the biggest virgin in the world, and I've got a girlfriend. How have I managed that? Anyway, I managed to actually watch some games on the Sunday though. Villa slapping Everton. So it's annoying, right? Because I didn't actually want Matt Turner in my free hit draft because, I mean, it's Matt Turner. I know he's a 4 million playing goalkeeper and he's playing against Sheffield United, but it's also Matt Turner and a Nottingham Forest goalkeeper. And I was like, you know what? If there's one guaranteed clean sheet in there, it's got to be Emi Martinez. Not only did he get a guaranteed clean sheet, he got 2 bonus points and 8 points in total. And I was like, you know, he's definitely going to get it. So I wanted him, but I needed the extra 1 million. And I did actually have him in a few other drafts. I don't know if... I'm not sure if I got any other people who scored points and I got him in my draft. No, I'm not sure about that. I had basically everybody who scored points last week, I had them in a free hit draft. If you don't say that when you're an FPL content creator, you're doing it wrong, all right? Oh, no, I picked that guy, but then I didn't pick him. Yeah, follow me. Best tips around. Yeah, so I upgraded like Mbeumo, Matoma, March, my 6.5 mil slot to these 7 mil players. And then to do that, I dropped Martinez down to Turner. And then he turned me mad. More FPL puns are available. Like and subscribe to my OnlyFans. Thank you. But yeah, all I added in that game was Watkins. He got an assist, assisting me in at least some points, but assisting me in more sadness as my free hit was pretty much dead by that point. My rank had gone down. Wait, is it on the screen? No, hide it. Scroll. I'm no longer third in the world, guys. I've somehow gone down to 45,000th in the world. Oh dear. The guy who's first in the world, 205 points, triple captained. He triple captained Mbeumo. Had March. He got the guy who's number 1 in the world has Darwin Núñez starting up front. Oh. That is funny. He's got 200. He's only 50 points ahead of me. I can make that up on my wildcard. World number 3 coming soon. Back. I'm taking back my spot. But anyway, yeah. Watkins, because he's crap. He's just, and then he gets subbed early, and then his sub scores. So that's the end of him. West Ham, Chelsea. Chelsea, lads, come on. I think you need to spend another £1 billion to at least be competitive in this league. Because what was that? No, I mean, the thing is, if you look at a lot of their players, they've bought good players, but they still have a crap squad. Like, all of their midfielders are now defensive midfielders. And then they're starting Sterling up front with another guy who has got like 50 appearances his entire career. Like, how... What have you done with that money? Like, I swear they've signed more players than had wins since Todd Bowley has came. And he literally came almost a season ago. What? That is mad. But what's also mad is that I only had Chilwell. Oh, that's a lie. I had Chilwell was my only starting player in this game. And of course, he gets subbed off 60 minutes. And did he have a yellow card or something? Oh no, he conceded the goal. So he only had 1 point. Love that. But the other players I had in this game was the Chelsea goal scorer, Chukwuemeka, on my bench, of course. And then Areola. I know he is an Areola, a bit of a tit. But I was the biggest tit by putting him on my bench. And could have played him over Turner. And he goes and saves a penalty. So, that's the end of that. And that was that was the end of my free hit. It wasn't quite the end of the week. Because we still had Arsenal. Thankfully for me, the only one who was really involved was Odegaard, who isn't as highly owned as Martinez and Saka, because, you know, my rank, I so much care about my rank, so yay, only Odegaard scored. If you guys can't tell, I'm just having a laugh with FPL. I'm not even trying. What's so funny about all this bench boost and free hit stuff is that people still think I'm playing FPL seriously. Like, my wildcard is active. I posted my first draft, which I will be chinwagging about in a minute. And everybody's like, are you sure you want to choose that player? What about this player? What about that player? And I'm like, mate, I literally, spoiler alert, I had Son in my wildcard draft. You think I'm playing FPL seriously? Mate, I might as well play anti-FPL at this point with that draft. Like, it was terrible. But I'm just having fun. And if you don't see that, you're no fun. There we are. But yeah, that was the end of the free hit for me. 50 points. I mean, it is a pretty big failure. Epic fail, not a prank. Week for me, but a lot of the players that scored me at 101 points in game week 1 didn't get points the first week. I mean, some of them did, like Martinez, and I think Solanke got an assist again. Yeah, he got points. But then players like João Pedro, Saka, the Palace defenders did score points in game week 1, and then I free hit them out. So actually, my free hit gained me, I think it was around 20 points, which isn't a lot, but my rank and points wouldn't be as high. So, you know, I was going for it. I went for it. Didn't quite reach the heights of third in the world like I did with the bench boost in game week 1. But I tried, and that's all we can say. That's all we can do, right? It's a guessing game. I guess wrong. Should have phoned a friend this time, or at least used my 50-50. But do you know what? Do you know what? The biggest fail of this week, or the biggest fail about my free hit, wasn't even the free hit. It was the fact that the video that I basically made for the free hit fucked up. I could say I fucked up, but I don't like blaming myself because, you know, I don't want none of that negative energy in my life, right? So let me tell you a story in Balamoria what happened, right? So obviously because work party Friday, festival Saturday, Sunday I didn't start making my video till Sunday, and I wanted to get it out by the end of Sunday or Monday morning. So I was like, all right, let me just get through it. But bear in mind, I'm pretty damn rough right now. Don't want to brag, but I had at least 2 shots on Friday and maybe even 2.5 on Saturday. Watch out, I'm the hardest geezer around. But I did have quite a few drinky poos. Well, the Saturday was worse because you had to go in the festival by 5 PM. And obviously they just want you to do that to drink there. But then the drinks, oh my god, £11.50 for a double vodka. That's daylight robbery. I can't believe it. And the worst part was, I got 4. I know. I can't believe I did it. I'm looking at my bank account like, this is worse than my Game Week 2 free hit. I like it. But yeah, drinking from literally, Friday night was drinking from 5 PM till I stayed out the latest with someone else till about 12 AM. So not too bad, you know, but at least I got home and had a little bit of kip. I was probably like just to wake up early and start drinking at about 12 the next day. So not even 12 hours of non-drinking, and then I drunk again till about 12. So about 12 hours of drinking the Saturday as well. I know. Watch out. Watch out. Hardest. Can I say the C word? The hardest. Nah, I'll leave it. A family-friendly show. I never fucking swear on you. You know, I gotta be age appropriate. But what wasn't age appropriate was the fucking mess that I had whilst doing my video. Because obviously I was tired, all this drinking. Am I an alcoholic, guys? Let me know. Like and subscribe if you think I'm an alcoholic. You know what? I'll do a shot of Sambuca to that. That's about a shot. I just poured some of it on myself. The look down. I'm not even looking down at the mess I've just made. I'm looking down at myself in disappointment because what a waste of vessel I am. No, that sounds very depressing. What am I even chinwagging about? Oh, it feels and looks like I've wet myself. And you know what? I think I would be having a better time if I did. Because after the mess of my video, it was terrible, right? So yeah, I was knackered on the Sunday. I wanted to watch a football, but I was like, oh, well, this video's going to take ages. I probably did about, literally, with my videos, I edited about 200 graphic files. So some of them are just like, you know, a player and then the player's points. So some of them are like one change for an extra file, so it's not that much. But then some others are like, you know, the whole score and the whole team. So making all those custom graphics and stuff took quite a few hours. Then I did the first voiceover of like the intro, which thankfully I did keep and use. So not all of it was wasted. But then, yeah, I did all of the voiceover for the games and the scores. But then if you had watched my Game Week 1 bench boost reaction vlog, which I highly suggest you do, because even now it's watchable, all right? Because you know why? 3rd in the world. Don't know if I mentioned that. But yeah, what I was planning on doing was a similar sort of thing that I did in that, where I was reacting to the games, but then just showing screenshots of the game. So like I'm getting away with showing the goals basically, but copy left free. That's what we'll go for. Because I'm not showing the video, I'm just showing screenshots of different places I've got, which I've definitely got permission to use, right? Yes. Sometimes my brain just lags. That's just what happened there. So yeah, I put in at least 5 hours into this video, and then all I needed to do was do my final. Needed to chop up my reaction to each of the games and all that. And as I did, I literally edited the first game, the Nottingham Forest highlights and stuff. And then I went to edit the second one and realised all the other edits past that for all the other games, all of it had just been deleted. I mean, who deleted it? Well, it was obviously me, because I ain't got a bloody editor. I wish I did. It would make my life a lot easier. But, yeah, I somehow accidentally deleted it all. And then the worst part was, Premiere Pro only goes back like 20 undos. And it was quite a few more undos before that. And then because I started the edit that day, there was no other version history of any other day. No other recovery stuff I could do. I would know, right? I'm a hacker man, computer science graduate over here. And I do also have a job in software development somehow. You know, I'm just a ChatGPT merchant, but aren't all of us developers? We're just efficient Googlers. We're not good problem solvers. That's what it is. But my problem solving skills were properly on the line here, because 5 hours of editing on video making down a drain. Not even a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle down that drain could have saved this. It was terrible. Also, that is a great film, by the way. I watched that the other week. Amazing. So funny. And then I also watched Barbie and Oppenheimer the other weeks. Oh, what film. I mean, what a trio, right? Best films ever made in this century, right? All of them. But none of them could compare to the video that I lost, which would have been an absolute masterpiece, right? But it wasn't, because it all got deleted and it was all in the bin. To be fair, I feel like I should just chuck this video in the bin, because I'm just chatting shite and wasting your time. But anyway, I'm having fun. And I think I'm going crazy, but that doesn't matter. You know what? I'll have another shot to that. I'm so tired. Welcome to FPL Mental Breakdowns by Nathan Bacon. Just can't be asked anymore. But anyway, yeah, I couldn't be asked. And then I was like, what am I going to do? And then it was just after the Chelsea-Liverpool game finished. I was like, right, what shall I do with all this footage? I could try and re-edit it and redo it, but it'd be another 5 hours. And that was at about, well, after about all this time, and I had food and stuff. It was like 9 p.m. And I was like, oh, well, thankfully I didn't have work the next day. I had booked it off. But I booked it off because I was going to do some shopping, because I'm going on holiday, and, you know, because you guys obviously care about it. Actually, you guys do care about this information, because when I'm going on holiday over Game Week 4, so breaking news, I can't use all 4 of my chips in the first 4 weeks. Oh, I'm such a failure. So I'm not free hitting in Game Week 4. So it has some relevance to FPL, but none really. But yeah, I managed to somewhat salvage the video by basically completely re-scripting it and redoing everything. And the video's not as long and as good as I would have wanted it to be, but for all the work that I lost, it's more not when you lose more work, you want to do less work because you lost more. And I mean, I still got a video that I'm proud about out, so I'm okay with that. And if you guys haven't seen it, let me get it up on the screen. Alright, so is this one right? So is this one right here that you should watch, right? I free hit in FPL Game Week 2 and reached what rank in the world? You'll have to watch and find out, and you totally can't see it up over there. But well, it's a better rank than that because this was yesterday, but we ignore the Arsenal game because I didn't have any players on my free hit than that. But anyway, I think I've chatted enough shit about last week. Let's go on to next week. So, the time has come. The moment we've all been waiting for. The end of the video, yay! Shut up. No, it is my wildcard time. It's wildcard time. Wildcard active. Look, I've pressed the button. This is the FPL screen. I'll refresh if you want. Don't look at my team. No spoilers, thank you. Actually, you spoiled my bench. Yeah, and Buemo benched. Because you betrayed me by getting a penalty a day keeps the bacon away, apparently. Like, stop getting them. Wildcard active. So we're going to have a look at Game Week 3. Look at the fixtures. Get the binoculars out. And have a look at the sexiest wildcard team you've ever put your eyes on. Are you ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Boom. FPL. Completed it, mate. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And try not to get the lotion out. It is going to be an hard challenge because that team makes me rock hard, if you know what I mean. I need to consider, like, all of my life choices. Am I having a midlife crisis on camera? I mean, I have put Sterling, Ross Barkley, and that's about it in my team. So maybe I am having a proper crisis, but that's what we do here. But yeah, to be honest, my wild card isn't really my wild card. I'm literally using it as a free hit to try and my last attempt at getting a really high rank before I completely fuck up my FPL team and actually have fun and like do things like -40 just because I want a team playing all in red kit or captain the most random players. I'm going to have like a full team of like 0.0% own players, see how it goes. I'm going to do all different kinds of things. So I'm basically using it as a free hit. So I guess it's kind of good this week to actually chinwag about the fixtures. So the first game, Chelsea-Luton. I mean, Chelsea, again, they need to spend another £1 billion if they want to be competitive. And that is why I have got Ross Barkley. That's right. Oh, how is 0.2% people own Ross Barkley? There's 0.2% geezers like me that are buying him. That's all. But it says he lost first game against Brighton, but I'm pretty sure he hadn't even signed for them by then. So that's not fair. But Ross Barkley, ex-Chelsea man, it would be the funniest thing ever if Ross Barkley goes and scores. Because he'll probably be on penalties, right? He's actually decent at penalties, I think. No idea. I'm just chatting shit, probably. But I think it would be pretty funny. A pretty ha-ha epic moment if Ross Barkley goes and scores against Chelsea. And that's the only reason I've got him in my wildcard draft. That's pretty much it. But I do also have Sterling and Jackson because, I mean, I still think Sterling's crap at football. He's like fast, he's nimble, he gets in the good areas. But I don't think he's that good. But, well, to be fair, when you walk with like your ass sticking out, it just holds you back, you know. But I'm not going to hold him back. I'm still going to go for it just because he's the lowest owned Chelsea's like attacker pretty much. Because Jackson somehow is 16% owned, even though I guarantee about 14% of those people never even heard of him before he transferred to Chelsea. And I bet you almost all of those have also still not seen him play. Don't even know what he looks like. But I know what he looks like. He looks like a person that's going to score an hat-trick in this game. So that is why I've got him there. But nah, Chelsea surely, Chelsea can surely actually win a game. But there. Scenes if Luton go and win, that would be pretty funny. Barkley hat-trick, you heard it here first, and definitely last, because it's definitely going to happen. But then we've also got Spurs Bournemouth. Spurs, the Tottenham Hotspurs. I've just got, everybody's calling him you dodgy. I don't know if that's just an insult or if they're trying to pronounce his name, but Destiny, you are dodgy, mate, apparently, because that's what people are saying. He got what's he get? A clean sheet last game. Only 69 minutes, but that's why I got him. Funny number. Haha. All of the points. Maybe it's within my destiny to delete my channel and give up. But maybe it's in my destiny for him to go and score all of the points here. And that is what he's going to do for me. I reckon Spurs will get some points, get some wins, get some goals, get some hot dogs or whatever else they fancy. I did have Son in this draft, in my first draft. Don't have Son anymore. Sorry, guys. I know. Failed YouTuber. I need to go get Son because, you know, he hasn't scored a goal for about 36 months. He hasn't looked like he completely forgot how to play football, basically. But it's Son. I like him. And that's all. Arsenal Fulham. I have not got any Arsenal players in here, have I? Nope. Only because they have a lot of attackers that share all of the points. And I just think some other players, maybe not Salah, but some other players will probably have a better fixture, or you could probably guarantee potential more points. I have no idea what I'm saying. Arsenal bad. Yes. I mean, they're not. Saka's probably going to score a hat-trick now, but there we are. No, I think I probably will bring in an Arsenal player over Salah. So I do it now. Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to my live transfer channel. And anyway, well, Odegaard took the penalty, so he's obviously better than Saka now. But, nah, you know what? Nah. We'll get the best player in yet. I don't think he's ever scored a goal. He's not going to score a goal for the rest of his life. I'm pretty sure he got his Premier League contract in a cereal box because he's not a real footballer. Have it, you're in, son. Go and show them why Arsenal select you. I mean, I swear they just selected him for the meme. They definitely lost the bet, right? Arteta said to Chelsea at the end of the season, right, if we don't win the league, we'll buy Havertz off you and we will play him every game. Because that's how guaranteed it is that we're going to win the league. Ah, fuck. We've lost. And now we have to play Havertz. I like it. Okay. Brentford vs Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are actually alright. You know why? Roy Hodgson. Young, upcoming manager. I'm putting faith in him. That's why I'm benching Kindu and Bremo. Just so that when he goes and scores another penalty, at least he has the potential of actually coming on into my team. Everton Wolves. We'll leave that as a question because I don't want to answer that. I'm not choosing any players. Not even going to... Even if that was the only game on TV for a year, I don't even think I'd watch it. Man United, Nottingham Forest. I think I'm going to go for a Bruno Fernandes. You know, his Rabona did give me a Rabona. So I just want him for that. And also, Forest defensively shite. Turner in goals. As we saw from last week, can't do anything. Bruno hat-trick incoming. Whenever I back a player, I can't say, no, I think he might do alright. I just go, hat-trick confirmed. Done. That's it. That's all you need to know. Brighton, West Ham. I mean, Brighton, best team in the league. I wish they were that good that they could stop me giving the hiccups. Oh my god, they got rid of them. De Zerbi, what can't you do? Oh. De Zerbi. Not only can he not do anything, he can even make my microphone levitate. He just made it go, oh, I am the chosen one. Go back down, please. Get a little bit too excited on you. See, I said Brighton, and even my microphone was like, that is a pretty exciting thing to hear. Woo! To be fair, watching them right now, that it also does that to me. But I've just got the stupid hand in this game just because, again, some other players might score more points, like Barkley. And that's pretty much it. But I think I might actually get some more Brighton players in. I mean, you got them all, to be fair. You could probably choose any attacker. You could choose 3 of their attackers, leave them in all season. They're probably worth it for how much they cost. Like, how is Matoma and March 6.5 million? But then you got Enciso, Joe Pedro at 5.5. Like, what? Daddy Welbeck is the best player, confirmed. Has he even got any FPL points yet? I don't think he has. Anyway, Burnley Villa. I don't think anybody has Burnley players. So, you know what? That could be a proper spicy shout there. Problem is, Company is probably still their best player. So, there's not really anybody you can go for there. So, that's probably the end of that thought. Sheffield United, Man City. See, I did want to do what I have been doing and only choose players from these games. And then make the video then just to have a inflatedly high rank because funny. But when you see Man City vs Sheffield United, I think, don't come at me if it doesn't happen, but I think Haaland has a decent chance of scoring. I know, right? I'm literally putting my life on the line with that prediction, but hey, it could happen. And when it does, come back here because I'm the only person in the world that has said that. I think the Sambuca's hit me, boys. I did do about a pint of Sambuca. No, to be fair, I poured about half a pint of it on me and not on purpose, but there we are. But we also have Gvardiol and Alvarez in here because our 4% of people got Gvardiol already. What? This game, the FPL, you need to sort out your server, son, because that's 4% bots because he didn't start the first game. He only just came there. Unless people are already Wildcard Game Week 2. But I don't know about that. And then Alvarez, 7.6% as well. Nah, I'm not having that. I mean, he has got a goal and assist already. So, yeah. But, yeah, Sheffield United, I think that would be a Haaland triple captain shout if I did Wildcard. But I wildcarded, so that's unlucky. And finally, we got Newcastle Liverpool. The battle of the people with 11 fingers. I did have Salah. I don't have Salah anymore. I do have Lewis Hall, though. Lewis Hall waiting for his haul. See, how 0.2% of people got Lewis Hall? And I guarantee one of those people will probably still beat me this season. He probably doesn't even know half the players. But anyway, that is all my players in the wildcard, apart from my bench. But again, it's all going to change. But again, this is not a wildcard draft you should take seriously. If you guys don't know, I'm not playing FPL seriously. I'm having a bit of a laugh. I'm having a bit of a midlife crisis. I'm having a bit of a meh. But I'm just having fun, I think. So I'm going to attempt to keep having fun. So that is what I'm going to do. And what I'm also going to do is end this podcast because I think it's been an absolute mess, just like me. But hopefully you got some sort of enjoyment. And that's all I can ask for. What I can also ask you is to not be a cheeky scrub and subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Okay, I'm going to have a burger now. Does anybody else want a burger? No, they're for me. I'm going to go enjoy my burgers. Okay, bye now. Nathan Burger. So unfunny. Okay, bye.